Hello, we study about the present tense. If we study about the present tense, we need to know the conjugation of verb first. The conjugation of verbs for present tense is verb 1. Let's see. Usually verb 1 go, verb 2 went, verb 3 gone. We always use verb 1 only, so just ignore verb 2 and verb 3. Let's see the example for verb 1, go, eat, and visit. This is the verbs that we use for present tense. Why? Because present tense is very simple. It takes the most simple verb. It happens every day. It's the habit of somebody or everyone. Let's see. Subject verb 1 plus object. Subject I, verb 1 eat, object bread. Subject he, verb 1 visits, object the museum. Do you see the difference? I is the first person singular. He is the third person singular. That's why if you use he eat, become he eats. We should plus s. Meanwhile, we use the visit for verb 1, I. You will say I visit, but he visits. You should plus s. Okay? Guys, about the present tense, the function is divided into two parts. The first is about daily activity. It means that everybody do it every day. For example, we eat every day, we take a bath every day, we work every day. You walk every day. Am I right? I go to school every day. Almost everybody go to school except the adult, mostly the student. She eats 3 times a day. Everybody eat, right? The school starts at 7:30 every morning. The school schedule is fixed, never change. The bus arrives at 7 every morning. The bus, the plane, the train, the ship schedule is a fixed one. They never change for the whole year, except the tsunami or storm comes. But let's see, is a first person singular, so go with the S. He, school, bus, they are the third person singular, he, she, it. As well for this subject, third person singular, you should plus s to the verb. Okay, daily activity, it means that almost everybody do it every day. But daily habit, you do it every day, but not everybody do it. Only a certain people do it. For example, I drink milk every day. Not everybody drink milk. Yet I do it every day. I eat cheese every day. Not everybody like to eat the cheese. Yet I eat every day. Can you make difference between daily habit and daily activity? Okay. The next one. The general statement, it means the common truth. The common truth is, let's see, the sun rises in the east. The sun never rises in the west. The earth revolves around the sun. The sun never revolves around the world. If it do, it will become a roasted satay. The sky is blue, it is never pink. The square has 4 equal sides, never 6 equal sides. It will become something uncommon and general statement anymore. Okay? If we study the present tense, we should study about the positive, affirmative sentence, the negative sentence, and the interrogative sentence. Let's see the example. The positive one, I play the piano every day. The negative one, from play become don't play. If you use the auxiliary or helping verb plus verb 1, become I play the piano every day. I don't play the piano every day. For the interrogative from play become do you play, not do I play. You can't ask yourself. You should ask another person. So do you play the piano every day? This is about the first person singular. Now let's talk about the third person singular. He, she, it. Let's see. She writes the letter every week. From the right is the positive verb. We go to negative verb become doesn't write. Remember, doesn't is the auxiliary or helping verb. So writes from the should return to basic form. Write without s. Once again, doesn't is auxiliary or helping verb. If you use the auxiliary or helping verb, write must return to verb 1. Writes become doesn't write. become she writes the letter every week. For the positive one, the negative one becomes she doesn't write the letter every week. And the interrogative one from write become does she write. Does is the auxiliary or helping verb. Write the S become write without S. If we use with auxiliary or helping verb does. So she writes the letter every week become does she write the letter every week. Now we talk about the adverbs of frequency. How many times, how often you do something. For example, I'll always visit the museum. Always means 100%, so most every day. She usually reads before she goes to sleep. This means also 90%. You always do it, but not 100%, not as often as always. He often travels once a year. Often also, it means very, very or many times you do it. It is very close to 100% always. Sometimes this is a half, 50% from always. It or the cat sometimes sleeps on the sofa. It means not all the time, 50%. They never got the class. Never means zero. You never do, you don't do it at all. Okay.